When you're running a growing business, it feels like you're juggling a million things, right? The last thing you need is some complicated piece of software making your life harder. So what if there was a tool actually designed to, well, simplify things instead of complicating them? Let's dive into a solution that tries to do exactly that.
Does this sound familiar? You're looking at your monthly subscriptions and you get that nagging feeling that you're paying way too much for software that's just completely over-engineered for what you actually do. That's the exact problem we're going to unpack today.
And that right there, that leads us straight into what I call the small business dilemma. See, there's this huge gap between the software built for massive corporations and what a nimble, growing business, a small to medium-sized enterprise really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got these enterprise behemoths. Think high complexity, huge teams, and budgets to match. They often need a dedicated IT staff just to run the software. But on the other side, that's you, the SME. You need simplicity, you need to be agile, and it has to be cost-effective. It's a total mismatch.
Okay, so what's the answer here? If those giant enterprise tools are just not the right fit, what's the alternative? Well, let's talk about a CRM, a customer relationship management tool that was built from the ground up to fill that exact gap. Let's talk about BENQORE CRM.
So what is BENQORE CRM? Really? What's the big idea? Well, think of it as an all-in-one platform built specifically for businesses like yours. It's designed to streamline, well, everything, from how you talk to customers to your entire sales process. And the best part? It does it all without that scary enterprise price tag.
This right here, this is the core philosophy. It's all about zeroing in on what actually matters. First, simplicity, right? So your team can just jump in and start using it. Then, powerful automation to get all those boring, repetitive tasks off your plate. Of course, a user-friendly interface is a must. And finally, cost-effective scalability, meaning the tool grows with you, not way ahead of your budget.
In today's world, even a small business has to think globally. Your customers could be anywhere. And that's exactly where BENQORE's global-ready features come into play. And the key thing is, they're built right in from day one.
And a big part of that starts with language. Check this out. It has native support for English, French, and Portuguese. This means your whole team, your customers, no matter where they are, everyone could be on the same page, working in the language that's most comfortable for them. That's huge.
And get this, it's not some complicated process. It's so easy to do. You just pop into the settings, 1, 2, 3 steps, and boom, the entire platform updates instantly. This just goes back to that whole user-friendly design we were talking about. They really mean it.
Okay, but being global ready isn't just about language, right? It's also about money, handling your finances without a headache. That's why BENQORE also lets you invoice and create reports in whatever your local currency is. Super important.
And just like the language settings, changing your currency is an absolute breeze. Seriously, it's just a couple of clicks and all your financial docs are updated. This makes your accounting and dealing with clients so much smoother, whether you're working with dollars, euros, or rand.
All right, now let's get to what I think is a real game changer, the pricing. You know how so many CRMs just nickel and dime you to death with endless add-ons for features that should be standard? Well, BENQORE takes a totally different path, an all-in-one approach.
Let's take automation, for instance. With BENQORE, a full suite of automation tools isn't some pricey upgrade you have to pay extra for. It's standard. It's included. That means all the tools for your sales pipeline, for email follow-ups, for lead generation, they're all there, right out of the box.
And listen, we're not talking about some watered-down basic features here. Let's paint a picture. A new lead comes in through your website. Instead of you having to scramble and manually create a task, the system can automatically assign it to a sales rep, send out a personalized welcome email, and schedule a follow-up reminder. That is the kind of power that saves you a ton of time, and it's all included.
So the bottom line is pretty simple. No hidden costs. No surprise paywalls popping up for features you thought you already had. It's just a refreshingly honest and straightforward way to do pricing.
And that whole all-inclusive idea, it applies to your data too. BENQORE gives you powerful analytics, dashboards you can actually customize, and even sales forecasting tools, all as standard features. This means you can make smart, data-driven decisions without having to shell out more cash.
And what happens when you get stuck or need a hand? Well, with BENQORE, 24/7 support is just part of the package. It's not an add-on. And that, to me, is a really clear sign that they care about your success, not just trying to upsell you on a support plan.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but
how does BENQORE really stack up against the big dogs? You know, the household names in the CRM world. Let's do a little showdown.
This is the big one, isn't it? The million-dollar question. How does BENQORE actually compare on value for money when you put it right next to giants like Salesforce or HubSpot? Let's see.
And this table really breaks it down for us. I mean, look at it. Whether you're comparing pricing, automation, or even customer support, you see the same pattern over and over. The big guys, they tend to lock away core features behind expensive add-ons or pricier plans. But BENQORE, it just provides a comprehensive, all-in-one solution from the get-go. For any growing business, that is a crystal clear value proposition.
So, after all that, what's the big takeaway? I think it's about shifting your mindset. It's about finding a CRM that isn't just another piece of software on your bill, but a genuine partner in your growth. A tool that's designed to empower you, not get in your way.
And this quote, this really just nails it. Unmatched value for small and medium businesses. It's a simple sentence, but after everything we've just walked through, man, it speaks volumes about what they're trying to do.
So I'm going to leave you with a final thought. A question, really. Take a good, hard look at the CRM you're using right now. Is it actually a tool that's helping you grow, or has it just become another cost, another line item on your expense report? Think about it. The answer might just surprise you.